Okay. Okay, I'm here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everyone hear me okay? Everyone hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Do the stream, say something in the chat. Great, thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Look at that. We went from scary to pretty. Aren't plugins amazing? I'm just warming up. Give me just a second. I just woke up. I'm a sleepy boy. Sleepy little fox. Got that bleary eye look where you're just like, ugh. We're just gonna wake up a little bit, and then we'll get started. This is supposed to be a horror stream, but sometimes you just need to take a little break. How's everyone's Halloween? I heard there was not many trick-or-treaters. I'll tell you how I am. I spent an entire day 2 days ago shooting a video for the new Make Noise module that is not really it's not really a secret at this point. Like, they've shown it off all over the place. You can go on Modular Grid and see it. It's called Multiwave. It's a complicated module. It's part of their new like connected system thing. So it connects to like polymaths and all this stuff. I spent like 30 minutes explaining the module, and then I shot for the rest of the day. Ended up getting like an hour and maybe 2 hours of footage of patches and stuff like that. And then I went and I arranged all the music in Ableton. Because usually what I do is like, I'll show you what I do. With a single module like that, like I have no interest in trying to combine it with like a bunch of other stuff, because it's like just understanding what the module does and listening to how complex it can be is enough. And so, I don't do big modular patches when I do that. I usually record the module, make sure I know what the tempo is, and then I go and I arrange stuff for it. So I did all that. It took me like a day and a half to arrange the stuff in Ableton. I'm like, okay, cool. So now the edit's going to come together pretty fast. I open up the footage in Premiere, and despite the fact that focus peaking was telling me that I was in focus, I think my depth of field was so shallow that like all of the footage is out of focus, like unusably out of focus. Like it's bad. The entire video. And I spent all this time making arrangements that I really like. Span modes are very, very little pace here, because it's just like, and I'm like, I don't want to waste these. This is what the module sounds like, by the way. It's really cool. So now I have to figure out what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to just reshoot the explainer part, this like 35-minute chunk, which could be more than that when I'm done, or it's going to be less than that once I've actually edited it. But I think I'm just going to reshoot this with like 3 cameras and make it look like really nice. And then I'm going to like put a shit ton of effects on all the rest of this stuff. And make it like really like trippy, and that'll hide the fact that it's out of focus. And extremely Shut up, Jeremy. Because I don't want to reshoot all this. The thing about the multi-wave is that like getting to the point where like getting to one of these patches, which were all improvisational but intended to show off certain things about it. When you've gotten to this point, you've spent 30 to 45 minutes getting that patch ready. I'm not doing that again. What I'm getting for this video, instead of getting paid, I asked for a, what the fuck is that? A Spectrophone, their other module, which is really cool. I haven't actually gotten a chance to rack it yet, but I played with it in New York, and it is crazy. I can't believe I've slept on it for so long. So I'm getting paid essentially, what do you think the cost of a Spectrophone is? What do they go for? Yes, I meant a Spectrophone. Yo, just how much do they cost? $5.99. That's the list price. So it's probably worth like actual cost for them. I'll be generous. I'll say like it's like $500. So I'm essentially getting paid $500 for this, and I cannot, from a business standpoint, go back and do it all again. I love Make Noise and I want to make them happy, but yeah, that's what's going on with that. So the Spectrophone is dope. Yeah, you're going to play it with the Osiris. So just so you know, the Osiris and the Modwave are like absolutely not at all equivalent. Just so you know, they're like the multi-wave is unlike anything that exists. The closest I can compare it to is what do you call it? The spherical wavetable navigator from what do you call it? 4MS. But the spherical wavetable navigator I don't really like, even though I've had some fun with it. I think the multi-wave can do a lot more, especially when you combine it with their whole system. So it's like multi-wave polymaths and then 2 of their QXG low-pass gates. I know half of you that are probably in this stream right now don't understand anything that I'm saying, and I completely understand. So I will stop talking about that. But that's how I'm doing. I have my whole production schedule has gotten fucksword. It's gotten fucked. But that's not what we're here for today. Today we are here to talk about horror music. That was the theme of our monthly hi from Dallas. Hello also from Calgary, Alberta, to everybody that are here. We got a goo doggy. Is that like goo as in goo? G-O-O? Or is it like, oh, it's good doggy. Oh, I see. You've been gooed. All right, so we have a monthly challenge in our Discord, the Red Music Recording Discord, which is a Patreon reward, the lowest tier of Patreon, where we do a monthly challenge for music. And the theme changes every month, and people kind of like collaborate. And well, they don't collaborate, but we talk about it in the Discord and share resources and stuff like that. And if you go through our live stream archive here on YouTube, you'll see different challenges we've had. Some of them have been really, really fun for everybody. Some of them have been more difficult for other people. It really depends. Like, everybody has different sensibilities when it comes to music. This one that we're doing today is, of course, horror music because of October. Obviously we're one day late, but in America, the horror never ends. So we're pretty much doing the same thing every day. It's all horror. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my piece. I was the first one to submit in the submission thing. So my friend Mike Chilson, who I used to work with at a video production company here in the Seattle area, he's a great guy, really creative. We love a lot of the same things. We love horror movies together. He just said, fuck it. He YOLO'd and decided to finally produce his own horror movie. And it's called Puppy. It's not out yet. It will be out soon. And I think it's going to be really, really great. I saw the non-colored cut, the non-mixed cut when I was working on the music for it. I did the music for it. I guess I should say that. And it's great. It's a really cool little story, and I think it's tight and compact and well done. I'm excited for people to see it. So this is a piece from Puppy. This is I think from the the end of it, leading up until the final scene. I'm not going to tell you what happens because that would be a spoiler. But yeah, here's one of the first pieces I've ever written for an actual horror movie. Yeah. Hi from Shanghai. Hello. Yeah. I had a lot of fun with that. Got to use a lot of tools that I have always wanted to use and never have. So don't let anyone tell you that spending thousands upon thousands of dollars on contact instruments won't pay off in the end, because it will. All right, next one up is from Ryan V. They said, I started working on a few tracks with a more retro vibe in mind after rewatching It Follows. Yeah, it's a good movie. I started working on some sounds inspired by that soundtrack by Disaster Piece, and this is the track that came from that. I'm so burpy. I'm so sorry, everybody. I hate pancakes. When I made horror music in the past, usually isn't rhythmic, but I wanted to try a track that would accompany something like a chase scene or a protagonist trying to hide from whatever was chasing them. The pace of this track changes halfway through when the entity chasing them is getting closer and closer and closer until they make it away for now. Ooh, that's nice. That's a bit of Cristobal Van... That's like the Smile soundtrack, Cristobal Van Taper. Holy shit, that's almost exactly one of the sounds. This is good. Ooh, nice pitch instability. I'm scared. We shouldn't let you see what's going on in these waveforms. That's a great sound. It's a classic. Really, really good. This sound at the beginning here. Where is it when it comes in? That sound. That fucking sound. So good. See? He nailed it. That weird wonky ass pitch, like semi vocal thing. If you haven't seen Smile and Smile 2 and you like horror movies, please do. It is so good. Nice job, Brian. Nice job. A lot of good pitch instability in there, and that's a big part of horror music. Hi, Mike. It's Jeremy. All right, next up is from Jason. Jason says, I don't know a lot about the horror genre, so this was an interesting challenge for me. I went with something that's a little bit creepy and a little bit ominous. I think this would probably fit into a cult scene in a movie. For this track, they use the Polygon Play, Polygon Synth, Korg Wave State, and Arturia Mini Brute. Ooh, wet. spooky. I could definitely see this in a cult thing for sure. It reminds me a little bit of some of the music from the first Sinister movie, like when they're playing those creepy-ass dark ambient tracks during the films. If you haven't seen Sinister, it's got some great music in it. Damn, where'd you get the chanting for this? Definitely unsettling. That's important. That was really cool. I want to know where those chants came from because those are really unique. They're really cool. There we go. Falling down the longest hole, but they're also falling very slowly. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right. Next up. Beep. Sorry. I hate pancakes. Next up is from Northeast Passage. My scariest nightmares are the ones being chased without end. I wanted to make something EDM-y but terrifying. I tried techno and tried to lean into the relentlessness of the genre with the clap, 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 clap on the 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't clap on 1, 2, 3, 4. That's white people clapping. We clap on the 2 and the 4. Don't clap on the 1 and the 3. Plus the lead synth that just kind of never stops spewing acid. I thought together that's kind of monstrous and horrifying. It is horrifying when white people clap on the wrong beat. It's a real problem. There's a little break in the middle where you can catch your breath and then the monster is right back to chasing you. So this track is called Persucure, a Latin term meaning to pursue continually with hostile intent. Man, those Latins, they really did know what they were talking about. That's cool as fuck. This just slaps. You just made a banger. Sorry, bud. Free. just an underworld trek. Nice skating. That's cool. Oh, that roll. Oh my God, that was good. Sorry, you are disqualified from the Spooky stream, and you have been added to Banger stream. Sorry, bud. It's just how things go. I don't make the rules. You've been banished to Rave Town. All right. Next up is Newell. Morning of the Carnival. Ooh, carnivals are spooky if they're bad. I don't like spooky carnivals. They're always bad. They're always like about like sacrificing people and shit. What does Newell say? Newell says, you're in the breaker room of the abandoned hotel when you hear someone upstairs playing piano. Ooh, role play. You enter the lobby. The stranger has their back turned to you and continues playing. As they look over their shoulder, the space around you starts to bend. This is a loose cover of Manya. I'm going to say that wrong.
Manhã de Carnaval.
Manhã de Carnaval. Thanks, random man. This is a loose cover of Manhã de Carnaval by Louis Bonfait, a bossa nova jazz standard originally made for the film A Black Orpheus in 1959. Inspired by the original Amnesia game had in Half-Life Alyx, yeah, hell yeah, where there's both piano and an old hotel, and the soundtrack uses time-stretched piano to convey time and space being bent. The piano was an old upright in my parents' house, recorded with a Zoom H5, and I also added some augmented brass, and I ran it through a tape emulation plugin. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. This rules. The dynamics on that H5 are pretty good. I love that type of chord there at the end. It's cool as hell. Dope. Dope. My vibe from that was like the hotel was like all abandoned, and then like it comes alive and you like see all the ghosts and like what the hotel used to look like. And they're all horny. That's what it felt like to me. Next up, we have Mumbles, a track called Harrow, I think. Yes. I've been consuming a ton of horror over the last couple of years. My favorite bits of sound design are drones, persistent and lurking in the background or swelling with the rise of some primeval thing. They never failed to deliver the necessary tension. I set out to create an oppressive vibe and landed on a piece which I think would best accompany a derelict cathedral undercroft. Wow. Look at you teaching us what an undercroft is. I actually don't know what an undercroft is, so let's look it up. It's different than a Laura Croft. An undercroft is a vault or chamber that is underground or beneath the main part of a building. There is secure parking in the undercroft for Ford cars. Oh, it's the crypt. It's the crypt of a church. Okay, gotcha. My earliest experiments in modular were nearly always creating horror background sounds. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. This was a nice return to that space, albeit with a much more effective instrument. Drone is 4 oscillators, filters, LFOs, effects, layered with some few samples and some performance on the Solar 42. Ooh, I'm getting one of those as a loaner soon. I'm excited about that. Here we go. Let's go undercrofting. Phone speakers hate this one little trick. Yeah, this has definitely got a good, like, something's happening on screen vibe that this helps with. Heartbeat is a great choice. Contact mic in the Solar. Oh, that's really smart. Where'd you get the breaths from? The ho-ho-hos. Those are really good. Was that you? Did you breathe for us? Ooh, that was really well done. Nicely done. Speaking of undercrofts, if you want a really great movie about under a church that's horror and you haven't seen it, check out Final Prayer. It's impossible to spoil what happens in this movie for you. You have, like, you're not prepared for what happens in this movie. It's really, really good. Boop. The stuff going on in this challenge that you're hearing right now, JS Web Productions 9785, is part of our monthly challenge on Discord. The Discord is a reward for any of the Patreon levels. So if you join my Patreon, you'll get access to the Discord and you can join us. A sample from Sample Swap. Oh, well, it works really well. All right, next up is from Reset Reboot, who goes by Whispering Cosmos. Sorry. You fall into the murky waters. Is Final Prayer the one I scored? No, God, no. The one I scored is a short film called Puppy, which is not out yet. I have not scored any like real movies, like feature length, like something that's ended up on streaming or anything like that. You know, I'm a baby. Okay, you fall into the murky waters and suddenly hear the sound of machines below you. Well, I don't like that at all. You try to swim up to the fading light, but to no avail. You keep sinking into the darkness as the machine's sounds grow louder. You then hear it, the sound of rushing water filling your ears, and a roar. Yeah. And then the light is almost gone, just darkness, and whatever monster is sucking you. Wait, what does that say? The light is gone, almost gone, just darkness, and whatever monster is sucking you. Sucking you in. Oh, sorry. I missed that. There's a little weird punctuation after that. They said they used the Deluge, the Ambient Zero, and Paul X Stretch to make this horror story. Output directly from the Deluge recording and a bit of compression and normalization in Audacity. Ooh, hell yeah. Spooky. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that is a very PPG ass sound. Those like Uncanny Valley, what do you call it? Like wavetable sounds are really good for this stuff. Nice job. That was cool. Definitely felt the sucking of the monster. Next up, Information Tray, Inner Terror. Started with a piano melody that's a loose homage to John Carpenter's Halloween theme, classic. And then layered dirt and filth on top of that, classic. It was mostly an excuse to play around with Heavyosity's new Dystropia library. Oh, there's 2 fans of that in here. Matt is also in here that has that as well. I bet he used it in his I've heard good things about it. I've spent so much on sample libraries and Omnisphere that I can't afford it right now. Real quick before we go into this, I want to show you something. Look at this bird. Look at this bird. You see it? Look at that bird. It's amazing, right? It's fucking crazy. Anyways, let's go back to here. Oh, yeah, I already read what they said. Okay, cool. Oh, that's good. Nice, yeah. Damn, are those crazy voices from Dystropia? Whispering is great. I really want to know how much of that was Dystropia, because that's a wild ass library if it had all that other stuff in there. That was really, really cool. Next up is from Junk Lux. I don't know if I pronounced that right. So it's Lux, Junk Lux. This track feels like the soundtrack to a stress dream. When you're in a place you're unfamiliar with, you feel like something is chasing you, but you can't see what it is, and you can't hide or move fast enough to get away. Composed mostly on the MPC-1 with the bass station, TE-05, microKORG, and some modular bits effects, editing in further processing in Ableton. Cool. I like how people are throwing hardware at this. That's neat. Oh yeah. Let's get spooky. comes the blood! Nicely done. I have a question for you about this rave scene. So they're at this rave. They're vampires, and they got these sprinklers, and the sprinklers start pumping out blood. And it's cool, right? Because everyone's covered in blood, but it's food. So it's basically like. This is like basically like spraying. What's the like most common liquid food that humans eat, or like the most common food? This would be like if like you were at a club and they started spraying like, I don't know, whipped cream all over you from the ceiling or something. Like, it's really bizarre. I mean, I get it, but I don't want to be covered in food while I'm dancing. I guess that's the difference between me and a vampire. Alcohol or water? No, it has to be a food. It has to be gross or the joke doesn't work. Come on. Come on. Water. It's not water. Soup. Soup makes sense. I think soup. It is also a water of vampire food. Shut up. Foam parties are a thing, but you don't eat the foam. Don't eat the foam. Don't try to fucking like rationalize this away. Don't come up with like things they could spray from the ceiling that wouldn't be gross all over you. And don't try to pretend that there's already a party in which food is sprayed all over you. Don't do that to me. I'm just trying to have some fun here. Go to a soup party. Tell me how you feel. Next up, this is from Neon Liminal. The Labyrinth, Asterion's Lament. Isn't Asterion the sexy vampire from... No, he's the king of Crete. Oh, I get it. Right, because... Labyrinth. Okay, got it. My fave flavor of cosmic... Oh, milk. Milk would be so bad. Ugh. My fave flavor of horror is cosmic horror, and of late I've been fixated on the idea of the labyrinth as a metaphor for the descent into madness. Well, friend, if you haven't read House of Leaves, now is the time. From the black walls of the House of Leaves to the maze of Leviathan and Hellraiser, nice. The twisted passages of the lost city of Carcosa. Oh, the references. Here's me right now. Every time you say a new thing. This is every time you say a new labyrinth. No, I don't. Yeah. Oh, no, this is a bad meme. Hold on a second. Come on, you piece of shit. I just want to do a joke. There we go. That's me right now. Okay. Boop. Anyways, and every good labyrinth hides a minotaur. Well, I mean, metaphorically, sure. Yes. But also, only one of them really does that. So, I get what you're saying. You don't say what you made this in, but I hope it was dystropia. Oh, I like this. Ooh, is that the Minotaur? Yeah, there he is. I can hear him. Damn, this fucking rules. And by that it means it seems like something that I would have composed. Hell yeah. Extremely good. Extremely good. Did you say what that was made in? Am I stupid? You didn't. You just talked about cosmic horror. I'll have to ask you the Discord. I wonder if that was dystropia. Because I know that person got dystropia as well. This is from bruxisma, exploding head syndrome. After spending the past few months learning and applying some sound design, I realized the sounds I've been making are very similar to the ones I hear when I try to fall asleep sometimes before I am jolted awake by the sound. A hiptic jerk, hiptic jerk. Hypnic jerk. That's what that's called. If you would like to know how to stop hypnic jerks, here's the cause of hypnic jerks. Stress or anxiety, stimulants, physical activity too close to bedtime and comfort, fatigue or sleep deprivation. Yeah, you should, how to stop hypnic jerks. Improve your sleep hygiene. Exercise earlier in the day. Manage stress and anxiety. Reduce caffeine consumption and avoid alcohol and nicotine. That sounds boring as shit. Anyways, there's something called exploding head syndrome. There is. Though I don't always wear bangs, I don't always hear bangs and loud pops, but static crackles are what feels like drones that continue on forever, even though they only play for a moment. Even if I know it's not real, I will still have a fear response and elevated heart rate. Interesting. Primarily composed with Ableton's operator, wavetable, and drift, with a few samples to fill out the space, or Foley and drums that are fairly close to what I've heard. Oh, cool. That's cool. This is movie material. This is dope. Hell yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, ripping and tearing for sure. So cool. Really, really well done. Super, super, super well done. Love it. Sorry, I'm trying to track down this thread that someone posted in a Telegram chat that I'm in that says that like Blue Sky has introduced the Haze code, which is an insane, shitty, a bunch of stuff to their TOS. I need more context. I need to know if I need to be mad or not. Okay. Next up, we have from Scram Pop, and they have a video. This may be a bit tongue-in-cheek. This may be a touch tongue-in-cheek. Was away for a bit and made the impulsive purchase of a Pocket Scion. So for anyone that's not familiar with what that is, it is a little thing that you... That's this little guy. Oh, here, I can just do this. Here's the video.
I make music with plants and mushrooms, and now so can you. This is the Pocket Scion, a little handheld instrument that listens to the natural electrical signals in living organisms and turns them into sound. Just clip onto a leaf and play. What you're hearing is real activity from the plant transformed into notes, melodies, and textures. 4 onboard instruments are included. Or connect it to your favorite apps and
I haven't actually watched the video for this. It's really cute.
Your music, your visuals, even your experiments. It's small enough to take anywhere. Battery power, portable.
I might have to buy one of these. I have a lot of plants around here.
Garden, at your desk, or even out in the forest. The Pocket Scion is a collaboration between me, modern biology, my fascination with playing music with the natural world, and Instruo, a Glasgow-based team known for crafting innovative, beautiful synthesizers by hand. Together, we've made something that brings the living world into your creative process. I can't wait to hear what you make.
I don't think you want to hear 1,000 people's version of what you just posted because it's all going to sound relatively the same. Anyways, that's the Pocket Scion. So, not under any illusions that this is musical, but it is fun. So this may be the horror of another randomly generated soundscape, or maybe it's the horror of people's expectations that these devices compose. Clever. You're doing that thing where I say something snarky and then you say exactly what I meant to say. It's meant to be a lighthearted horror piece with the Brussels sprout replacing the pumpkin. I'm down this video since they have a video. A map to some spooky instruments. Torture the Brussels sprout. I love it. Okay, that's legit good. Like, honestly, that sounds fantastic. Taking a little break. That's really fantastic. I'm assuming it's the same as what you submitted. Yeah, that's what you submitted. Well, I love it. Thank you. That's exactly what we needed. And actually, a really good, argument for a Pocket Scion. To be honest, like it'd be cool to like do that on your front porch as a part of a horror thing. I've got some little woods next to me that are like kind of bordering on 2 properties, and I've always wanted to go in there and do some kind of like art installation. It's just like very art picturesque thing that would actually be kind of cool. All right, next up is Fizzlenick. I wanted the tension. This is called Theme for a Haunted Night. I wanted the tension at the beginning of the movie when the title credits are going and you know the scares are coming, but they haven't hit yet. You're still approaching the haunted house and you don't know if you'll make it out or not. Well, just don't go in. Like, if you know the house is haunted, don't fucking go in. Have you all seen any of the No End House, or excuse me, Channel Zero series? It was a streaming series that I think it was Sci-Fi, but it's you can find it other places now. The first 3 seasons are really good. Candle Cove, No End House, and Butcher's Block. The reason I bring this up is because No End House is clearly a haunted house that you knew you shouldn't go in. They're all loosely based on creepypastas. Candle Cove was one. No End House was one. No End House is a great one. It's still streaming on Shudder. Great, awesome. And then Butcher's Block is the only thing it's based on from a creepypasta. Is the I found stairs in the forest creepypasta. I'm a forest agent or a forest employee, like a forester. I don't know what the fuck they're called. Anyways, the first 3 seasons are great. I really don't like the last season at all. But if you're looking for some interesting spooky TV to watch, Channel Zero is fantastic. But what if there's something good in there, Jeremy? Like hot ghosts or a cowman? What if... I'm not going to say that. Never mind. Anyways, this is Fizzle Nick. Nice. Very nice. A succinct little piece. I love it. Ah! Dun 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 dun. Next up is from Grumpus Wumpus. It's called Ophelia, which I'm assuming is a Taylor Swift cover. I had a burst of creative energy on the last day of the month, like a killer bursting through the door with a cleaver. This is music for a slasher film. Nice. Programmed on the Digitact, arranged in FL Studio with heavy use of native instruments effects. Atmosphere synths are JX08 through Lossy. Bass synth is modular, mostly through Manus Territas and effects and layering. And sample is the airs sung by Ophelia by Olive Klein, released in 1915 via the Library of Congress Citizen DJ. Dope. Let's go. Oh shit. You're automatically banished to Bangertown, sorry. Spanish to Bangertown. Nicely done. From Doe Fox, Alone in the Dark. This is my submission. I hope it conveys feelings of fear and terror. I wanted to feel like you were outside the city at 3 a.m., maybe in a back alley. Oh, outside in the city. There are sounds everywhere. You don't know where there are people or animals rummaging through a dumpster. Is that someone behind you? Or is it a sexy ghost? I don't know. Could be. Don't look at the waveform. It's cheating. That's cool as hell. Hello, little friend. Blah, blah, blah. I love it when waveforms rudely smash up against each other like that. That's really cool. Next up is from Bird Music. My original idea was to make something that sounded like it could have been from an 80s horror movie soundtrack. I don't really think I really achieved that vibe. It just evolved into something else. Sometimes that happens. Maybe it's the opening credits to a spooky space horror. Maybe the spookiest thing is how cheesy the drum fill is. Made on a mate with a special cameo from the new Cascadia. Ooh, cool. Wish I had more time with this one. It's pretty rough and kind of disjointed. Sometimes you just have one of those months when you're already having one of those years. Nobody told you it was gonna be this way. Clap, clap, clap. Let's go. That's a cool pad. Nicely done. That was cool. It's crazy how many different types of horror movies can exist, and therefore how many different types of music can exist for horror movies. Cool. All right. Thank you, Bird Music. Next up, second to last one. The last one's just called Out of Time, and it was submitted yesterday at 11 p.m. This is from Not a Carpenter, and it's called, the track is called Not a Carpenter, and it's from Hyon or Heon. They have a little ghost icon. It's very cute. This is the first time I have completed a full song in 6 years of trying, failing, and letting imposter syndrome keep its icy cold grip around any semblance of creativity I can muster. Well, that deserves a little round of applause. Let's do it. Can we get some applause? And not Lady Gaga. Is it just all Lady Gaga? Here we go. Oh no, it's an ad for, never mind. Here, good job. Thank you. Good job for finishing something. And I'm glad it was in the context of this challenge. That's rad as hell. Okay, this prompt allowed for some really neat influence reverse engineering and discovering that most of my ear for horror music stems from one single composer, and that is John Carpenter. Understandable. I did not set out with any particular style in mind, except for John Carpenter. But I'll be damned if his and only his didn't immediately come through in my initial writing sessions. As I started to hone in on a vibe, I realized that what stuck with me the most in horror films wasn't the fear, but the hopelessness when things seem the most dire. I pictured this song being played in the epilogue of a slasher movie where the killer has won. Every character that could possibly have saved the day, the town, etc. is dead, and the realization starts to set in for the audience that there isn't anything left. It's that feeling that always leaves me most disheveled, and I hope this song captures and conveys. Is there a slasher movie where everybody dies? Usually, like, the final girl is like a thing, right? Like, slasher movie where everybody dies. Oh, Cabin in the Woods. I guess. House of a Thousand Corpses. And then I'm going to spoil, I guess I'm spoiling some of these movies. Sorry, I'll stop saying that. There are very few in which there is not a final girl or a final person. Final Destination is like that. Yeah, that's one of the ones that's mentioned, actually. Oh, I love it already. It's cool as hell. Oh! I love that. That's cool as hell. I love the like brush drums too, or the mallet drums. Those are really neat. Ooh. Hi there. That was cool as hell. Really nice job. I'm gonna show, since you thought it went on for too long, I'm just gonna make a couple demonstrations here. I'm gonna make a demonstration out of your piece, and this is not like talking shit about your piece at all. It's just my brain was like, oh man, like there's room in here for some really cool shit. And I just want to show it off real quick. So, you have, the reoccurring upward, well, it's not upward necessarily. It's the like that kind of like lead sound. 86 BPM. So like the number one way that like you could have added variation was with that lead and just changing the notes a little bit. That would have been great. So if you were like, and please don't, this is not meant to fuel your imposter syndrome in any way. So please do not take it that way. I just want to riff on this real quick. And then we have one more. Let's see. Retro vibes, synths, synth brass, synth lead. There's the riff. There's our riff. I don't want any portamento on this. No glide. Thank you very much. So the number one thing that, the number one thing you could have done is have it stop playing at some point. That would have been perfectly fine. Just like go back and forth between it. Then you have the problem of like, what do you put there instead, right? So you got this, right? What you could do is like harmonize with it or just change the notes. No tritone. Sorry. So like built up with, I think we're in, what are we in? We're in E flat minor, I think. So you could have harmonized with it. That would have been really, really cool. Or just change the notes that it was playing. Tritones are cool. There. So that's one thing. The other thing that you could have done is all that space that you have in between each one of those notes is a really fantastic place for call and response. Whenever there's whenever there's little breaks in there, after you've established to the listener like what it is that you're trying to say and repeated it enough where it becomes anticipatable. Usually that's like 4 or 8 bars. After that, you can start playing around with it. That's a cool sound. That's fucking weird. Stick an ARP in? You absolutely could. Here's another thing you could do. So you could have had like a little thing that starts to veer away from horror, and sounds a little bit more just like, I don't know, fun. It starts to get jammy. But yeah, little tiny small things add up. Last but not least, we have a donk preset in here. I wonder if we just have a straight up donk. I probably should favorite the donk preset. Are you fucking kidding me? That's insane. Omnisphere is trash. Fucking trash program. Jesus Christ. Gravekeeper didn't say anything about this, their piece here. I'm going to assume that it was Solar 42, but not 100% sure. So we'll just experience it together. Gwomp. 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 Do-do-do. There's some Solar 42. There is some. Okay, let's go. This is from Gravekeeper, who submitted at the very last minute. Sorry, I'll start it again. I was going to try to Rick Wakeman over it. Hell yeah. That's cool as hell, dude. It's fucking cool, man. Oh, hey, you said that you were worried about that one being not cool, and you were wrong. I'm going to do something really terrible to it, though. Oh, come on. I was trying to apply a donk bass to the whole thing. That's not working, though. Anyways, great job, everybody. That was really well done. Look at all these things that say ass right here. Ass. That's funny, right? What was I going to do? I was going to go ahead and put... where's the spooky? All right, we'll do this. Is that the loop version? Sure. All right, everybody. Let me look up what I thought next month's was going to be, and then I'll let you know what it is right here, because I don't think it might not be what it is. Let's see. Drive. My drive. Well, I didn't plan anything. I didn't plan anything past this. So, all these are really dumb. we'll talk more about this in the Discord, but I think we're going to do Acid House. I think we're going to do Acid House for this next one. Someone also mentioned something. Chicago Tribute Month. Chicago House Month. Yeah, let's do Chicago House Month, and that includes Acid House. I love that idea. That'll get people into learning about Chicago House because it's fucking great. So that's what November's theme is. We're going to do horror. I thought about horror Thanksgiving. I thought about Thanksgiving, but it's like it's such a bad holiday in general. It's like it's a shitty holiday. I mean, just historically, like it's not cool. So we'll do Chicago Tribute Month. Just out of nowhere. More jungle, maybe for December. We just finished a jungle compilation in the Mate Discord. It's out right now, so let me go ahead and pimp this real quick. Mate jungle comp. Is this it? Yeah, here it is. I'll put the link to this in the chat right now. So much jungle. Look at this. 68 tracks. You fucked up, y'all. You couldn't have put like a little intro in there, so it would have been 69. Proceeds go to charity. And yeah, I'm on there. I'm somewhere in the middle here. My track, Miles High, that is on my new album, is also in here. But it's quality shit. And there's so much of it. So if you like jungle at all, grab this. Here is where you can listen to it on other places, but you should buy it on Bandcamp as well. We have not done a French house compilation. That's a fun idea. I mean, I don't control what the Mate Discord does. What we can think about that for the Red Beans Recording Discord, maybe next year. I think we are going to do Christmas music for December of any style, like a cover song, you know. We're going to do Christmas covers for December just because there's a lot of different things you can do with that, and I think it'd be fun. So get ready for that, but get ready to make some house in the month of November, which is my birthday month. So happy birthday to my stupid ass. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in. I have to go clean the house and then take care of exercise and then figure out if I'm reshooting my intro video for the module today or if I'm doing that tomorrow. I hope you're all good. I hope you take care of yourself. Okay? Bye. Take care. Is Chicago? Not Chicago. Man drives a plane into the Chrysler building.